Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm back with another opening of a can of adventure and thrills and chills and fun stuff. Um Redeemed one of my Longhorn coupons today, but that's not what I'm going to be cracking open because I looked and the one I got here is a little bit out of date, so I want to get it while it's still at its freshest. It's not real bad out of date, just a little bit. So, was going through my stuff, doing my thoughts, my first 30 days when I was looking at that, and I realized I have not tried Stoker's Natural yet. I've had the can rolling around here on the table for a while, and I thought I'd opened it, but nope, I have not. So, let's fix that right now. Now, I do enjoy Stoker's. I've tried their straight, their mint, the wintergreen, but I have not tried the natural. Of all of those, the mint and wintergreen are my favorites. The straight, it's almost a little too sweet for my taste. It's a very sweet straight. If I can get this can open, come on, right where the banding doubles up. I trimmed my fingernails this afternoon. And there we go. Alrighty, mission accomplished. The can is now open. This is their long cut natural. I haven't tried any of the Stoker's fine cuts yet. The fine cuts are a little more difficult to find in my area. Everything seems to be the long cut. I think I found one store that carries fine cut. I'll have to go back there when I'm feeling in the mood to try it out. So, can's pretty clean. Ooh, I can smell it already coming off the aroma. Can's a foot away from my face right now. Oh yeah. Ooh. That almost has a slight cigar-esque aroma to it. I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes sniffing the can. Wow. Yeah, very, very nice tobacco aroma. Very nice tobacco aroma. Just about as good as the Copenhagen, their extra long cut natural. It's very similar aroma. Although this one's giving more of a cigar-esque vibe than that is. That one's more dark fire tobacco. This isn't quite giving me that dark fired tobacco scent. It's more of a nicely aged fermented tobacco scent. But there is some dark fire in there. It's just not as prevalent. Anyway, enough yammering. I do appreciate Stoker's with their cut. I'm trying to get a pinch out of here. Look at that. It's just a quarter of the can came with me. Come on. Come on. Not everybody's going in today. Get a more manageable pinch here for my little face. Oh, yeah. Good rest of your day. I like this. Ooh, that's salty. Nice salt. Probably the saltiest one I've tried yet. And it's definitely got salt to it. Almost a hint of sweetness. I wonder what blend of tobacco they're using for this. It's pretty good. Initial thoughts. As I'm juicing up here. Nice natural tobacco flavor. It's not as, what I use, robust as the Copenhagen extra long cut. That one right now is my favorite. I'm on to my second can of that stuff, and I purchased a third can using a coupon here a few days ago. I'll keep that one on the back burner until I finish the second can I'm on. It's holding together. Nice big clump in here. Starting to juice up nicely. Mm. The salt died down pretty quick, so it's still there. This is definitely a different kind of natural. It's not trying to search for the words. I'm curious as to what blend of tobacco they're using in this. It's definitely different. Was it almost has some sweetness to it. I don't know if they add sweetness or it's just a natural sweetness from the tobacco. I'd be curious to find out. But yeah, I do like the Stoker's cut. If you're new to dipping and something that holds together well, is easy to manage in your mouth, Stoker's is worth a shot. Um, it's a the cut is longer than most of the other brands out there, if not all of them. So it holds together really well for you. You don't have as much floater action, and it stays put in your mouth, which is nice. Not feeling a whole lot of nicotine off this yet, but like I said, it's just getting started. But yeah, I'm digging this flavor, this tobacco flavor. Nice. It doesn't quite have that as robust of a dark fired flavor as the extra long cut. It's more of a subtle sweet tobacco. Like I said, I don't know if they add any sweetener to this at all, or if they just choose a nice blend of tobaccos that lend a natural sweetness. Um, there are a number of varieties of tobacco out there that do. This is 100% American grown tobacco, cut longer for longer lasting flavor. It's definitely cut longer. Stoker's is considered by many a budget brand. In my area, it is a little bit cheaper than the others, not by a lot, unless you go to the liquor store, of all places. You go to the liquor store, I can get this for $5.50. Anywhere else, it's like 6.5 or more. So Stoker's runs around 6.5. The best deal I found on Copenhagen is $7.25, and that's everybody else is well north of $8. But there's one place here in my area that has it for $7.25, and that's a pet store. Yes, a pet store sells tobacco. There's a small regional chain located. I think they're just in Oregon, mainly in the southwestern part of Oregon. They are a pet store. Dog food, cat food, aquarium stuff, reptile stuff, you name it, they got it. Um, but they also behind the counter have a very well stocked tobacco counter. It's actually one of the better ones in the area. Go figure. And they have a decent selection of dip. Their chew selection is horrible. They have one kind and they want way too much money for it. They have Levi Garrett, and they're like $6 more than everybody else around. I don't know what it is with their chew pricing, but they only carry one kind and they overprice it. Everything else is very reasonably priced. I I can't explain it. But Copenhagen, $7.25. That's the cheapest I found it, hands down. And ironically, the most expensive place I found it is Walmart. Walmart wants over $9 a can for Copenhagen. They don't carry Stokers, but and neither does the pet store. The liquor store, actually no, the pet store carries Stokers, but it's like $6.50. The liquor store, for whatever reason, $5.50 for Stokers. Best price around. And they even carry tubs. The only tub they have is the wintergreen. I asked the lady if maybe she could get me a tub of mint because I really dig Stoker's mint. Stoker's mint is freaking awesome. Stoker's mint and Copenhagen mint, I love those two, but it comes down to price. Stoker's wins by nearly $2, $1.75. But yeah, now that this has had time to juice up a well, it's definitely a different natural flavor from the Copenhagens. All of them. I'm liking this flavor. I'm really liking this flavor. This is probably going to be number 2 for me for the naturals I've tried so far. The Copenhagen Extra Long Cut and Stoker's Long Cut Natural. Um, this is a good product. I really like this. I can't really. There's something different about the flavor. It's a little more sweet, not Copenhagen Southern Blend sweet tea type sweet, but it's very subtle sweetness that's there, and it's definitely got salt. Yeah, sweet and salty are playing off of each other, which I'm digging right now. You know, I like sweet and I like subtle sweet with some salty. I love salty stuff. My sweet tooth is diminished with the diet that I'm following right now. I've cut out virtually all carbs in my diet and sugar. Bye bye sugar. Um, that's why I think some of the chews I've tried are almost too sweet for me. I'm just not used to that much sweetness anymore. Um, so, but yeah, I am digging salt. You can have pretty much all the salt you want on this diet. Doesn't affect your blood pressure at all. Actually, my blood pressure's gone down following this diet. I'm eating eggs and bacon and beef and fatty foods, stuff that a cardiologist would go no, and all my blood work, my blood pressure is just falling back in the normal levels. It's great. Eating steak and eggs for dinner, it's terrible. It's for a guy like me, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah. Anyway, the flavor is still hanging in. It's getting better actually. I can't quite put my finger on. I'm trying to determine what this natural flavor is, and I can't really put my finger on it, but it's good. I really like this. I should have tried this earlier. Actually, I thought I did, but I hadn't. Coming up in the lineup here pretty soon for other dips I got. Like I said, I used my Longhorn coupons. I had a buy one, get one free, and I had a buy one can for $1, which threw the clerk for a real loop. They thought it was $1 off. I'm like, no, it's $1 for the can. They can't do that. Well, apparently they can. They sent the coupon to me. So, I got a couple of Timberwolf coupons, but I'm having trouble finding Timberwolf around here. A couple places carry it, but they all carry the same 2 varieties: Fine Cut Natural and Wintergreen. That's all I've been able to find. I really want to try their mint. I'm heading over the inland on Friday. I'm gonna do some searching there, see what I can find. I haven't been over there in a while. They actually got a couple of full on tobacco shops there that are, put the ones locally to shame. So I'll see what they got. But this has been the fat guy in his garage rambling on. Ooh, salt blast on there. Just, ooh, I'm not sure where that came from. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, there is nicotine in this. I call it mid-strength nicotine. It's not bowling me over, but it's definitely there. So if you're looking for a nicotine buzz, probably not for you. If you want just nice mid-strength nicotine, check it out. If you like natural tobaccos with some salt, check it out. If you like saving a couple of bucks, check it out. Stoker's makes a quality product for a good price. I'll give them that. So, anyway, this has been Stoker's Long Cut Natural. I like it. I can't quite put my finger on the flavor. It's a nice natural tobacco. It's definitely different from the other naturals I've tried, but it's a really good natural. This is going to be, probably take some of the pressure off the Copenhagen Extra Long Cut I've been dipping on a fairly regular basis. But yeah, Stoker's Long Cut Natural. Give it a shot if you haven't tried it yet. Anyway, this is Mikey. This has been my first time with Stoker's Long Cut Natural. I'm going to keep this baby in and start tooling around the house. This flavor is definitely sticking around. It hasn't diminished a bit since I put it in. It's actually getting better. So I'll catch you all later. Take care. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like sitting there watching a fat guy ramble on in his garage. Check out Suit Tie Dip and Chew Guy. I'll have his stuff up here shortly after the video uploads. Um, Great content. He's pretty much tried everything. He's the one watching his videos that got me down the rabbit hole of try and dip and chew. It's worth checking out. Anyway, take care. I've rambled on enough. Have a good night. God bless America.